Hey, what's going on YouTube? James and Jay Kramer Fitness Protein Review Guide. Today we're going to do a special request and we're going to take a look at bulksupplements.com hydrolyzed whey, as you can see right there. And then before going into this review, I want to go ahead and share a couple facts about this product. First up, we have a protein powder that offers, if you can't see it, I'll go ahead and zoom in with the still shot, 0 grams of carbohydrate, which should be a sign for amino-spiking. And then of course issues with transparency, because I share with you hydrolyzed, and the issue with this is that it is sharing whey protein isolate. I'll walk you through the key specifics of this bulksupplements.com whey protein isolate review. Whether bulk supplements protein is amino-spiked, it is. If third-party testing backs up their product claims, the third-party testing is done in-house, so there's a level of transparency issues with that. How many scoops do you need post-workout for muscle recovery? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, you're gonna need more than 1 scoop, and if you're gonna use this protein powder, I highly recommend using a high-protein skim milk. A head-to-head comparison between 2 protein powders, as always, I like to use Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard because it is the gold standard in the protein supplement sphere. We're also going to go ahead and compare bulksupplements.com hydrolyzed whey against a non-amino-spike protein powder, and that is Asian Roots grass-fed protein. What verified Amazon reviewers think about bulksupplements.com isolate, and then finally, who is this protein powder best suited for? So let's go ahead and jump right in. Bulksupplements.com follows the CGMP standard. All that means is that the protein powder is internationally sourced, and it does fit the regimen standards for consumption for humans. However, if you are looking for a truly in-depth, objective, neutral third-party certification, that is not the case. This protein powder by bulksupplements.com is not informed choice. It's not informed protein either. What is nice about bulksupplements.com protein powder and their supplements is that you can request a certificate of analysis, which I did receive one after requesting. However, the issue with this is that it is from 2021. It is near the end of 24. So in my opinion, this product lacks proper third-party validation. Without independent verification, it's hard to trust this product's quality claims. Like I prefaced before this video, in the ingredients list, it states standard isolate. If I were to go ahead and use a comparison, I always like using Dimetized ISO 100. This protein powder is a blend of both mostly hydrolyzed whey and the hydrolyzed whey isolate with standard isolate. There is some transparency issues. Is bulk supplements protein amino-spiked? The hydrolyzed whey and standard isolate versions offer the same nutrition facts and amino acid profiles. What is unusual for both protein powders offer 0 gram of carbohydrates. Normally, isolates retain trace amounts of carbs from residual lactose. These protein powders offered by bulksupplements.com are unflavored. This raises red flags about amino spiking when companies use cheaper amino acids to inflate the total protein count. Bulksupplements.com's isolate comes in at 9.46% leucine content. However, bulksupplements.com's isolate falls within the standard protein range of 9 to 11%. The 9.4% leucine content suggests lower protein quality. On the website, you can find an FAQ, and they share that their ingredients are internationally sourced from 6 different countries. However, I firmly believe the 3 countries that bulksupplements.com is grabbing their protein powder is from either India, China, or Korea. When comparing bulk supplements hydrolyzed whey against standard whey, in this instance, I'm only going to use vanilla ice cream because that's the closest to an unflavored protein that Optimum Nutrition has. On Gold Standard offers better transparency with third-party certification and a slightly higher leucine content. Let's go ahead and dive into the numbers. From the comparison, On Gold Standard offers better value per serving, each scoop coming in at $1.23 versus bulk supplement $1.57 per serving. On contains slightly fewer grams of protein per serving, 24 versus the 26. It provides a higher leucine content, ensuring better muscle protein synthesis potential. Additionally, On Gold Standard's third-party certification provides peace of mind, unlike bulksupplement.com's product, which relies on in-house testing and raises concerns about amino-spiking. While bulk supplements may appeal to those seeking a very budget-friendly option, On Gold Standard offers better quality, transparency, and overall value. Let's go ahead and compare bulksupplement.com's hydrolyzed whey isolate against a certified non-amino-spiked protein powder and Aegean Roots grass-fed whey protein isolate. When comparing bulk supplements hydrolyzed whey to Aegean Roots grass-fed whey protein, the difference in transparency and quality is clear. Aegean Roots is certified with informed protein, ensuring it meets strict standards for authenticity, isn't artificially inflated with non-protein nitrogen sources. One standout detail is the 1 gram of carbohydrate in Aegean's Unflavoured whey. The small but essential amount indicates intact protein, which naturally contains trace amounts of carbohydrates from residual lactose. This is where unflavored protein powders that are reputable and transparent can always say virtually no to low lactose. In contrast, bulk supplements 0 gram of carbohydrates raises concerns about potentially false protein advertising, suggesting the protein content may be artificially inflated or amino-spiked. Bulk supplements' lack of outside third-party certification and identical nutrition facts across its products add further level of skepticism. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Amazon reviewers are saying about bulksupplement.com's hydrolyzed whey isolate. On Amazon, bulk supplements whey protein isolate holds a 4.4 star rating over 300 reviews. Customers appreciate the affordability and ease of mixability. However, it's not all smooth sailing. Many reviewers have raised concerns about packaging issues, such as faulty seals, a foamy texture, and even a rotten smell in some batches. These mixed reviews underscore the potential risk of opting for a better level protein. So sometimes the seal will, see right now I have it closed, but if I were to go ahead and jimmy it open here, it doesn't seal all the way. Scoops are available when you purchase the 1 kilogram container. I have the 16 container serving bag, but if I were to go ahead and try to seal this thing up, it's almost like a dollar store version of sandwich bag. Good luck trying to seal it. So I do agree with a lot of the negative reviews. Let's go ahead and take a look how many scoops you should be using post-workout for bulksupplements.com to stimulate muscle growth. Research suggests you should aim for 25 grams of protein with up to 3 grams of leucine post-workout to stimulate muscle growth. This is what we know about bulksupplement.com's protein powder. 26 grams of protein with 2.46 grams of leucine, falling short of the 3 gram leucine in my book to stimulate muscle growth. This is what I suggest for you if you're going to be someone who is going to be using this post-workout with the standard water. I would suggest aiming for 1.5 scoops, or in this case, 6 tablespoons. But I firmly believe this protein powder is amino-spiked. I suggest using a high-protein skim milk, 8 fluid ounces with 1 scoop. Hopefully that should be enough to stimulate muscle growth. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a bulksupplement.com shake. 1 serving is 30 grams, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and grab the Diamondized ISO 100 scoop. We are gonna go ahead and use 1.5 scoops. Here we go. 1 baby boy scoop going in. 1 half scoop baby boy scoop going in. Shaker, cell, lock her up. All right, halftime. We're almost done with this review. As always, I like to go ahead and if you didn't find this video helpful making you be a informed buyer, please leave a like. And as always, if I'm always looking for subscribers, please subscribe. I do weekly protein powder reviews and I do take special requests. It does take a little bit longer for me to get them out these days, so I got a lot of proteins to review. Let's go ahead and take a look at how this thing mixes up. It's mostly all these protein powders that are strong evidence of being amino-spiked. This thing mixes up fantastic. The issue, though, if I show you underneath the shaker, looks fantastic. There are no directions on the bag. There's no directions on the website. So I would opt to between 6 to 8 fluid ounces of your cold water or beverage of choice. The other issue with this protein powder is there's cake bits inside the shake. So even though there's no cake bits on the shaker wall or anything like that, I gave the score of 9. The issue was that when you drink this, there are unemulsified powder clumps in this protein powder. So with that shared, let's go ahead and do an unflavored protein taste test for bulksupplements.com. Protein, cheers. This protein powder has cake bits, which is unusual for a hydrolyzed whey protein. But with this, I don't think I'm really getting a true hydrolyzed whey. I think what's going on with bulksupplements.com is I'm getting a protein powder with the suggested claim of a hydrolyzed whey, but this is a standard isolate that is strongly amino-spiked based on my research. However, the taste test profile on this is the best way to describe it. It's a little nutty, or if you are a fan of aerosol dairy whipped topping, I always compare it to that, but you just take out all the sugar. There is a little body, and the best way to describe it is a little nutty flavor afterwards. So I like the flavor, I like the flavor profile with this. This thing does come out a little foamier than usual, but that's what you're getting with unflavored protein powders. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the pros and cons of bulksupplement.com's hydrolyzed whey protein. Here we go. Affordable, minimal ingredients, good mixability, and then of course, this is a good protein powder for those who are looking that don't care about amino spiking, and they're looking for something that fits their low carb keto lifestyle, because like I was sharing, 0 grams of carbs. The cons: lack of a truly independent third party examining this product. Like I said, the COA certificate analysis shows that all the testing's done in-house. The claims of third party are based off government standard regulations for internationally sourced ingredients, which is the standard for all internationally protein or internationally sourced ingredients. So it's not really a third-party tested product. Amino spiking issues, like I shared earlier, I strongly believe this protein powder is amino spiked just by looking at the amount of carbohydrates, which is 0, which should be raising an eyebrow in regards to the quality that you're receiving. Talking about quality, transparency issues. I don't think this is a true hydrolyzed whey isolate, with the mixing issues and then the ingredient list saying I got the claim of a hydrolyzed whey, but it feels like this is a standard isolate as listed in the ingredients list. There's no continuity for the statements listed on the packaging. And then of course the packaging issues. The zipper seal is of dollar store quality. And this is a side note, even though the amino acid profile is listed on the ingredients list, I contacted the bulksupplements.com customer service requesting a standard amino acid profile per serving. And you talk about annoying customer service, you know what? Suck on this, all right? Who should be buying this protein powder? Bulksupplement.com's protein powders and supplements may be appealing to you because of the value proposition you are receiving. Bulksupplements.com might appeal to you if you're looking for a budget-friendly, unflavored whey protein. However, if quality, transparency, and verified testing matter to you, there are better options like Opt Nutrition's Gold Standard Whey or Age and Roots Grass-Fed Isolate. Bulksupplements.com may suit people who are more focused on cost than quality. Bulksupplement.com's protein powder, good. In a nutshell, bulk supplements whey protein isolate is affordable, but there are some serious questions about the quality and transparency. Without proper third-party testing, knowing what you're getting may seem very difficult. If you're trying to maximize muscle growth, you may need more scoops to meet your recovery goals, which could offset the savings you are receiving by purchasing this product. Bulk Supplements Whey Protein Isolate raises multiple red flags after doing thorough investigation on this protein powder. First, the absence of carbohydrates in their hydrolyzed and standard isolate strongly hints at amino spiking. In reputable products, even isolates retain trace carbs from residual lactose. Yet bulksupplements.com claims 0 grams of carbohydrates across both versions is eye-raising. Additionally, there's no true objective independent third-party testing to verify the product's quality. All the testing is done in-house, which leaves significant room for skepticism. Transparency is another concern. While the packaging says hydrolyzed whey, the ingredients list merely states whey protein isolate, which kind of brings a shrug, like what am I actually getting here? In contrast, products like Dimetized ISO 100 clearly label hydrolyzed whey in the ingredients list. This raises the question, are we paying for a hydrolyzed whey but receiving a standard isolate? Finally, if you're considering purchasing bulksupplement.com's protein isolate, in my opinion, save your money. It's hard to trust that you're getting the expected quality with questionable transparency, potential amino spiking, and no independent third-party verification. Save your money. All right, another review done. Tell me your thoughts down below. Do you think I got the review right on this one? These amino spike protein powders by value-based companies, these ones are always the toughest ones to write out and then go through and create a script for, just because of the fact that I have to be so thorough before coming out and making claims. And then of course I have to support my evidence suggesting that a protein powder could or could not be amino-spiked. And tell me if you're someone who uses bulksupplement.com's protein powders. All right, with that shared, I want to say thank you for watching. Make it a great day.